Yeah, I'm not gonna have the door open. That audio. Ow! That was weird. I don't know what I heard. Scooch everything back into place. My fat ass. Undoes everything. So, do you ever have those nights? And I'm gonna be honest, like, every time I do a stream, I'm usually not feeling great. Emotionally or physically. Very much physically right now. I'm joking, it's actually more emotionally. A, I'm bored. B, I'm disappointed in myself. And C, I feel like a fat, lazy piece of shit. Great. I've had 0 social interaction in the past 3 days, actually 4 days, besides my family. Hello, no. So I don't feel very well, emotionally. I've had online conversations with, you guys, so it makes me feel slightly better. Not the living dummy. Steamed hams. So yeah, we have the TV on, so we might play some music to calm me down. Not emotionally doing good. Physically as well. I'm not gonna go into logistics, but let's say I did an all-nighter and I'm only feeling it now at bedtime. Because I slept throughout Saturday. Meaning I was pretty good for an all-nighter. And I wouldn't really feel it till way later in the day. Way later than I expected, but yeah. Underrated Goosebump's episode. I'm assuming we're talking about the 90s show. It's hard to tell anymore. Who did that? Deep Trouble. Yeah, we can search up Garfield. Not Sure Island, the most mid shit ever. MPG, which is just more My Singing Monsters bullshit. Goosebumps for Dummies. Wait, why is that a result? MSM. Yeah, I get your point, man. Clickbait bullshit on the topic of that, like, fuck. Doesn't make me happy. I hate the clickbaitness. Yeah, let's play some calming music. It literally Lullaby Island. That's what this is. Essentially, that's what Light Island is. This is literally Lullaby Island. You ever feeling sleepy? Pop it on. It's literally boring, which is why it's a lullaby. It's like the most boring island until now. Yeah. We have the Garfield PJs on. In honor of Garfield. We got Garfield. We got a Garfield. We got another Garfield. Yeah, you can tell. I think you guys get that I like my Garfield. So we got the Garfields. Good. So yeah, we're just gonna talk. Make me feel less stupid. The quality. I think I have terrible internet tonight. Yeah, it can't make it for 10 seconds in this video. It's just stopping the load more than the quality. Okay, look at this. Like, what is this quality? What you're seeing is, like, slightly better than it is IRL, which is shocking. It looks better on the phone than it does actually in real life. By a little bit. It looks terrible. Either I have bad eyesight, or that is, like, the worst quality I've ever seen. For 4K. This video is supposed to be 4K. So, pretty good. I want to share some things, though. I did have a lot of fun tonight. Of course, I'm not doing great emotionally right now. But, like, I am pretty happy because I found out some awesome stuff. So, I have a notepad here for the Goosebumps show. I've been rewatching random episodes, just trying to get a gist of it, making up theories for my big Goosebumps 2023 reference theory video. Best Monster Blood sequel. Monster Blood 2. Cuddles. Honestly, yeah, kind of. Nope. Monster Blood 3's ass. Well, I haven't read it in a while, so I don't really know. I used to like it. Monster Blood 4 is unique concept, but isn't that great still. Breakfast and Back, and they're just terrible. Especially Breakfast. Oh my god. Oh god. Peak. Horrorland does get mentioned in episode 10 of the new Goosebumps Spoilers. I struggle to make his amusement park famous. Nope, that is not Horrorland. That is the Carnival of Wonders, which is a reference to the Carnival of Horrors. So, it's not Horrorland, sadly, so you're not right there. Sorry. Well, Carnival of Horrors is close enough. You know, they're really fucking with us. Yes, Psychic Island. Alright. So I want to share my findings. And I have some really good findings. So, I did some research, and I'm like, okay, Harold Biddle. What little details that I noticed with Harold Biddle? That are like references or similarities towards other Goosebumps media. I noticed that he has a lot of similarities to the Ghost Next Door. He dies in a house fire. We notice now. We all notice. He acts more evil, than he actually was when he's alive, or before, that happened. You know what I'm talking about, right? Or something went down when he was alive. Christ, the quality's terrible. So, yeah, I noticed a lot of similarities to The Ghost Next Door. I noticed that he, in episode 1, had a big reference to the trilogy that everybody overlooked. On the football field. Boy looked exactly like Carl. Best Goosebumps video? It's hard to decide. Bjorn's full collection video? I'm joking. I like Bjorn's, mood more than his actual collection. I like Bjorn a lot. Now, here's a lot of the stuff that everybody's going to be interested in. Background stuff. Let me just show this. We have this all right here. Really interesting stuff. I should probably move this away because it might be spoilers. I can't really call, but this is just, background stuff. We got Lucas's locker, which has references to Curly and Prince Crew in one. Curly's on a skateboard. So, they're mixing them up there. And it says Skate or Die, which is not exactly clear, but definitely a decently clear reference to Say Cheese and Die. That was a pretty nice one. Monster Blood Biddle House, we saw that. This one is, the most obscure reference that I got specifically because I read this script. The fact that in episode 1 when... Okay, there's a scene involving blood. It wasn't, heavy gore, just somebody, kind of bleeds a bit. When that blood hits the flow, it starts moving towards a specific... it starts moving, it has a gravitational pull towards a door. And it goes in the lock. That is a reference to... And bear with me here, Welcome to Dead House. The movie. The movie script is a shortened version of the script is available online. And there's a whole goddamn script you can read at a library. I know there's one out there. That's an actual copy. I'm gonna steal it. Whoa, what? Well, you might be in luck, because I found something out today. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. I've noticed some really good shit in the background. Okay? We'll get to it in a second. So the reason the blood went to the door, if this reference is true, is a reference, of course, this is a reference, to the Welcome to the Dead House movie. Now, I'm sure none of you are going to go out your way to read this, and it's never going to happen. Or not, at least not with that script. But I think this is brilliant. The Dead House in the Dead House film, this is not accurate to the book, sucks the life force out of you by draining your blood slowly. Slowly, without you even noticing. It's like water. It's like water. It slowly evaporates in the sun. Gets sucked up into the sky. That's basically how your blood went. Slowly, without you even seeing it. Invisible. I thought that concept was fantastic. I loved it. When I was reading the shortened down version of the script, where the movie event never happened. So it's not really spoilers, but like, who's gonna go out of their way to read this thing? And I already did a video on it in case you guys are curious. So, fascinating movie, I must say. Fantastic. I really wish it was done. So yeah, that is like a slight reference to the Welcome to the Dead House movie, where the house consumes blood. But the scene in episode 1 where the blood goes up to the lock. That is a small reference, I believe. This one everybody knows. The library scene with the books in the background. But I'm going to name some books you had no idea were there. So obvious ones, we got Creep from the Deep movie novel and Where for Fear Swamp. Everybody saw these ones. They were in plain sight. But did you know, the Knight in Screaming Armor. Yes, the Knight in Screaming Armor was there. The Horror at Chiller House, if you look very, very closely. Very closely. It was a hard one to spot, trust me. And A Night in Terror Tower. They were there. And I almost thought I found my friend Slappy in Dreamland, but then I scribbled out because I realized, yeah, those aren't it. They look so similar, but then when you got an unblurry shot of them, I'm like, ah, shit, no, that's not them. There's also a Goosebumps 2 poster. So I've been kind of losing it. Now here's where shit gets interesting. Hello, Roy Burns. Talking about my references that I found. Opioid addiction. I thought it said porn addiction for a second. Relatable ad. Anyway, I'm joking. More like opioid. That's relatable for me. I'm such an old man. Moving on from the weird jokes, I hope you weren't in just log on or some shit. I'm scared now. This is like the biggest, like the most motherfucking exciting thing I have found. Episode 1, I'm talking. First 3 minutes, these references are here. The Biddle basement, objects and stuff, and this also includes some scrapbook photos and stuff. So here's some objects I found. There's stage lights on the ceiling of the basement. Phantom of the Auditorium reference. It just makes sense. They're just randomly there. There's absolutely no reason. They're not for the worms. There's already a UV light there. They're just there. Just randomly there. Favorite movie? Fuck, that's a hard one. Goosebumps, obviously, is a close contender. Either that. Lilo and Stitch, I'm dead ass. Right now, Lilo and Stitch, I rewatched it. I'm dead ass like last night. Now I get why I watched it so much when I was a child. Or, Back to the Future. Goose and Church and Finest Freddy's. WL, you decide. I did a video of Nightmare Fuel Entertainment explaining the secret Easter eggs in the Goose and TV show. And one has it, the library scene. Yeah. I don't think he mentioned some of these, though. I think he mentioned Night in Terror Tower, but I don't think he mentioned Night in Screaming Armor and the Horror at Chiller House. And the Goosebumps 2 poster. I found those. Yeah, Horror at Chiller House was a nightmare to spot in the background of the library scene. Like, it was there. It was there in one shot and one shot only. And it was just a few pixels on my TV. That's how hard it was. The quality isn't fantastic. So, who knows? But yeah, it was there. Trust me. Moving on. More Biddle Basement secrets. What is hiding in the Biddle Basement? Like I already said, the stage lights. Probably Phantom of the Auditorium reference. This one's huge. There's a fucking random, not even Slappy's, not the Haunted Mask. I'm dead sure of it. They're in two completely different locations, and I meant that because this is episode 1, and Slappy's in episode 1. I'll tell you guys in a minute. I might even show you guys. It's fascinating that Slappy's actually in episode 1. I've learned so much about the show. There's a random doll face on a shelf. I mean, it looks like it attached to a body, or it might be just a fragment. I'm stuck in the Thanksgiving ad. It won't load. Oh, the John Calvin mask! Shut up. Who said that? There we go. Let it load. I don't know what it load. I don't know what it load. I sound like Lucas now. Weird. What do you want for Christmas? Goosebumps. I want Goosebump books. Fire. Anyways, I think for now it's finally time for me to take a break for a little while. I will probably upload 2 shorts and 1 video telling you guys thank you for support. You give me over the mouths. Yeah, over the mouths, my guy. W not flipping to me. Tearjerker. Break well deserved, man. I deserved this break, but honestly, I didn't want it. As dumb as it might sound, I want to upload videos so badly. I want to talk about the new show. Like, I'm like 50 videos behind. Cuphead, delicious last course. So, yep, there's a random doll face on one of the shelves. W. Oh, yeah, the TV show. They're all free on YouTube, but, like, the DVDs are pretty cool to have. Especially if you have something to play them. So, yeah, the doll face on the shelf in episode 1 of Goosebumps. I have no clue what it could be. Bruce said it could be Toy Terror. Batteries included. And honestly, I don't see that unlikely. It was a bit more wide, more chubby, like me. Not like that wide. Not Slappy, though. I'm positively sure, because in another shot, he is in episode 1, and I will show you guys, actually, on the TV. Because, like, nobody's talked about this, and this is, like, really cool. That Slappy's in episode 1. He's been there for a while, just chilling. He appears literally first 3 minutes he's in the Goosebumps show, and nobody noticed. It's so fascinating. Yeah, that doll face was really awesome on the spot, and I was super excited to find out what that might be about. We never got a confirmation. It's just background stuff. The scrapbook. The very, very first page of the scrapbook we get to see, Cry of the Cat. There's a cat inside the grave ready to fucking pounce. That is a direct reference to one of the scenes in the Goosebumps books. Cry of the Cat, of course. It said RIP on the tombstone. It looked like it said RIP on top of the page, but there was something else. There was also a stick figure throwing money or some shit. I don't know what the hell it was. Very confusing. There was a tree lady, which was probably a Stay the Basement reference. Barking ghost. There was a flying dog. There was a fucking rub-a-dub slug from the Horrorland game, if not a worm, with eyes that looked like the rub-a-dub slug eyes. Now, this one, now I might save it for my video, but, like, it is so shocking that this is, like, the most direct reference of them all. What Goosebumps character wears a crown? Like, what villain, specifically? But a specifically very, very popular Goosebumps YouTuber likes. I'm finding episode 1. This is really the first 3 minutes. I'm just going to show a shot with Slappy in it on episode 1. His first actual appearance was 6. Like, fuck. Besides the eyeball, of course, but, like... Christ. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Christ. Alright, let's read this. Hopefully to return Goosebumps concept I've been wanting to do since July of this year. I'm taking unboxing, book reviews, episode reviews, and other things that every Goose and YouTuber does. I'd like to see what those would be like from you. It'd be very funny. Yeah, I'd say give them a whirl. They don't do well. Well, I'll still be there. I like watching reviews, even if I've seen the same book reviewed 1,000 times with basically the same ratings. Like, huge example. Say Cheese and Die. Everybody says that in a positive light. For good reason, of course, but like, fuck. I don't know what the difference means, but there's a huge difference. I'm gonna be dead shocked. Oh god, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, so I have to wait for ads to load up. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? You know, so I might spot another reference. I spotted some really weird stuff. I have to flip this page to get to the other stuff that I found. That was really weird. But yeah, in the scrapbook, episode 1, first 3 minutes, King Jelly Jam's crown can be seen. You know, just lying there in the scrapbook on the ground. Nothing, literally nothing to do with anything. It's just there, lying on the ground on its side. It's just like they were calling Bjorn's name first of all. That is King Jelly Jam's crown. I know what that. I know. There's no fucking Goosebumps character in my mind right now that wears a crown and is more popular than King Jelly Jam. I can't. If there were, I would think of him. I don't know, maybe some Horrorland character. There was a brain creature, which could be referenced to the brain drain from the Horrorland games, since we already got one for Rubber Dub Slug in the crap book. Or a GYG book I don't know about yet, since I haven't read them all. Or brain juice. But there's no juice, so it'll be really weird because there's a brain creature and has nothing to do with the book. There's no brain creatures. Spoiler alert. Not in brain juice, at least. Robotic stuff. This was a big stretch, but thinking maybe Professor Shock. There was a lot of a lot of robotic stuff with arms and robots and stuff. It was really weird all over the place on that page. But half of the shit was on the same page. Like, fuck. Flipping this over, this is the good shit. Now, did I already mention some of these? Yeah, I already mentioned half of those there. There's Stay Out of the Basement poster in the AV room. We already know that one. It's not a direct poster, but, you know, it's the same cover art, basically. Middle House, Welcome to That House, obvious reference there. Connection, they're both very similar. And then more Middle Basement stuff. It says Middle Basement Continued. I'm taking notes of this on literal notepad. Like, fuck. This was fascinating. I'll show you guys the Slappy. So, you know, all this was in one frame. There was a little puppet. There was a small puppet. I mean, like a little marionette in the corner. Next to a coat hanger. So that was really strange. I don't know, like, if it was a puppet, but it looked like a puppet's head. It was very small. I could probably squeeze it in my hand, and it was all white. All white. So, very interesting. There's a little puppet. It could be Night of the Puppet People. I haven't read that book in ages. It's actually on the reading list, so. Slappy in episode 1. Slappy's in episode 1. And, shit, there's a lot of messages I'm missing out on. Yeah, I know that, Noel. I've read the book twice, I think, and watched the episode a million times. Yeah, no. I know. But Goosebumps book I regret reading. I don't regret reading some of Slappy. Got to make a pretty good banger to start this year off with the Slappy books ranked. Episode 1's playing. We've all seen it. If not, I won't show you guys anything until the Slappy shot. You know, It's not even big spoilers. You can't even see him that well. But yeah, he's in the corner staring directly at us. It's pretty fucking awesome. Literally 3 minutes into the show, Slappy's in it. Like, it's a blink, you'll miss it. Blink it, you miss it. He's hiding in the shadows. One of the most weird things, though, is one of the shots. The very same shot where you can see Slappy. There's a random cuckoo bird. Like, one of the cuckoo birds from the cuckoo clock lying on the bench. Now, it could be some sort of egg or plant or something, but it looked like one of the birds. It had the mouth open. It had feathers coming off its ass, its booty. It had a weird shape. It was like a pine cone shape, kind of. It looked like a cuckoo bird. Like a loose cuckoo bird, not connected to a clock. Maybe it's a replacement. Alright. Goosebumps book I regret reading. Yep. There's Cry of the Cat. Rub-a-Dub Slug. Brain Juice. Holy, the references. There he goes, writing about his crush. W could not be true. Oh, there he fucking is. Okay, so I have to skip back because I missed it. All fucking right. Now, Slappy, right here in this shot, this is exactly 2 minutes in. Exactly 2 minutes into the show. Slappy. Goosebumps book I regret reading, though. Sorry, I need to finish this question. Fuck. Weirdo Halloween. 213 pages, I believe. Worst 213 pages of my life. Maybe not the worst, but 213 pages of absolute dog shit? No fucking way. I completely regret reading Weirdo Halloween, but I can make a review of it soon, I guess. But yes, Slappy, y'all fucking ready? Why did I pin that? I don't know why I pinned that. Alright, guys. Y'all fucking ready? There the motherfucker is. Episode 1. Here. And here's the cuckoo bird. The loose cuckoo bird I'm talking about. There's the puppet head in the corner. It looks a lot more visible when you unpause for a second. The lighting changes here. We're like right in the middle of it. You have, Harold. But yeah. Slappy. Right there. Episode 1. 2 minutes. Exactly. And he's just chilling there. 2 minutes in. And it's how did we miss this? It's shocking. He was here since the very, very beginning. I mean, of course, but since the first actual 5 fucking minutes, 2 minutes. It's hard to believe. He's right here in episode 1. I thought it was such a cool thing. I thought it was so cool. I don't know. It felt so great to spot that, though. It was fantastic. But yeah, episode 1, Slappy's in it. Yeah, Slappy doesn't wear his hat after episode 6. Episode 8, he doesn't wear it even fucking once. Episode 9, I think he wears it for 1 minute. I think. Episode 10. I'm not saying anything about that. Y'all know the twist, so it doesn't really... I'm not gonna say anything. Episode 7, you don't even see him episode 7. This episode, yeah. So Slappy is in at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes. 5, he actually had a main appearance. Actually, 4. Because episode 7, we only got to see his hand. Oh, and if you count his eyeball, then, like, every episode, except for, like, episode 2, maybe. Yeah. The top hat, yeah, definitely a reference to that. And also because he's British, I'm like, got them nasty yellow gnashers. You know, slapping in a nutshell there. But yeah, this is all going into a giant, I mean, fucking massive video. Like, probably gonna be an hour and a half of every Goosebumps reference in the entire show in one fucking video. We'll start off episode by episode. Before we even go into the episodes, we decide the characters and what their references are. Well, we're going to Nora. I think she might have something to do with Chicken. We're doing relationships. Sorry, not relationships. Like similarities to other characters in books or Goosebumps media in general. And references like Lucas's locker has references to Goosebumps mascots in the 90s. They have the same vibes. It's literally Curly on a skateboard, which is a mix of Prince Karoo and Curly. And Skate or Die. Download or Die. Download and Die. That could be very well a reference. Like, it's just... Maybe. Not as much dialogue, at least. Combined, no, the movies. Maybe the first one. The second one on its own, though, no. Sloppy, that's literally Sloppy the movie. Spoilers for Goosebumps 2, even though y'all have seen it. Goosebumps 2 is just Sloppy the movie. I'm sorry, it's just so dumb. I love it though. It's a good one. I haven't actually seen it in a long time. I hadn't seen Goosebumps 2 in like I'm dead ass like half a year, and that's shocking for a Goosebumps fan. I watch the movies like once a month. So I haven't watched the first movie since September. Because I kind of need a break from it. I watch it too often. I watch it like 5 times during the summer. Goosebumps 2 maybe like once, if possible. I don't fucking know. I think I watched Goosebumps 2 like March. I really need to rewatch it again. It's just the one I don't really care about. It's not even a bad movie. It's just like, damn. W. Sound like Bjorn there. I'm disappointed myself. I haven't watched the first movie in like 2 months. Yep. Get your cameras out, because Slappy is in episode 1. And I have confirmed that for y'all. So, want to hear my zany accusations about the characters now? Let me just throw one at you. I won't go into depth, but let's throw one at you. Lucas, let's give an accusation. Lucas is Marco from I Live in Your Basement. He has something physically wrong with him. His girlfriend's name is Margot, which is a funny coincidence since I think he's based off Marco. Coincidence? I don't think so. Both have a single mom. And talking about I Live in Your Basement, Marco. From that book, I Live in Your Basement, main character, versus Lucas, new Goosebumps show. And they have a head injury early on in the story. A wicked one. Very wicked. Yes, minor spoilers, I guess. There's a head injury very early on in I Live in Your Basement, causing the entire story to be what it is. Which is it's a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Top 10, I'm dead ass. Margot. And I'm dead ass. I'm including this. I don't even fucking care what y'all say. Potential stay out of the basement reference. Cool. Now, here we go. This is a spot-on one. I think this is a definite reference. So, Margot from Goosebumps 2023 has a surprising resemblance to the Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents. Like, how can I not include that? It's just so clear. It's abundantly clear. It's Destiny. Harold Biddle. I already spoke about that one. Yeah, I need to fill in more. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and do some Isaiah stuff, but like there really isn't references for all characters. The only one I got really was Lucas with two characters, Marco and an Ash from Suckers with Goosebumps short story. I know my laws. What? But yeah. Alright, guys. So, closing statement. I need to know. I just really need to know, like, from experience, guys, did you say, oh, damn, we're pretty mixed here. I need to know. This will determine my sexuality. Are nuts good? Say they are, you know. If they aren't, stay away from men, you know. I'll never try to suck my own, anyways. What the? Lilo and Stitch be like? The first one? 10 out of 10. Pretty damn good. Second one? 7 out of 10. Downgrade. Third one? I watched these all last night. 3 out of 10. The third was terrible. Oh, my childhood franchise. It just gets worse and worse. I'm not even gonna watch the fourth one. Not anytime soon. Thank you guys so much for the results. I'm going to use those to the best of my ability. It seems like the majority of you say yes, so I'll give it a try. If you guys say nuts are good, especially if they taste like poop. What the fuck? Anyways, moving on from my stupid jokes. Goku. I don't really know who that is, but I've heard of him. Goosebumps balls. I'm gay. I like boys. I kidnap autistic kids. And this has been the Gay People Show. Signing out. Hope you all had a great day. Yeah, I haven't had a great evening. I just needed to, calm my nerves with this stream. I upset someone. I hope they respond to me. Anyways, yeah. Have a great evening, guys. I have to go to bed soon. Very, very tired. And my door is making weird sounds, so we're gonna end it now.